Hello everyone. Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. I don't know. I made a mistake with recording in the first part of the video, so you missed game 1 and the draft, but here we are with a deck. We're playing blue-white. I'm 1-0, and I only noticed the mistake as I was loading into this game, or I would have given you a tour of the deck. We're kind of like playing aggro. I thought it was Flyers, but in game 1, I won with a completely unexpected route. Yeah, tap land, please. I have one copy of the 3-mana, 1 white and blue, 1/4 that lets you put exalted counters on for energy. And I was like, oh, won't that be a nice way to make more energy? No. With this, I have Proliferate. And during the draft, I was like, oh, wouldn't this be a nice way to get more energy on stuff? On me, rather. And I think I was like, oh yeah, I have this Exalted effect. I could maybe like Proliferate Exalted. But I didn't really know what Exalted was. I've never played in a format that had it. And in the last game, I had like 8 Exalted counters, and I was just swinging with like a 3-1, and it was a, you know, well, I guess I only had 7 at the time. My 3-1 was a 10-8, and they just like couldn't do anything. Right, this is sort of annoying. And this I don't like either. Okay, so we have this aggro deck thing going on. I don't know. More white, clearly. And I think I want the shield counter. Well, I certainly want this creature. Sorry. If I play this creature, I certainly want the shield counter on it. But I was thinking maybe it would make sense to play this first. I don't know. Oh, they're going to remove my shield counter. I'm so bad at this game. I was hoping I was going to get to proliferate that. No, I don't have proliferate. I have this thing. I'm rattled by having screwed up the recording. Hey, that's nice. I could get to proliferate, actually. I think I should just exile this. It feels sort of bad, but I want to get some more creatures on the board before I start playing like this proliferate. Oh, wait. I guess ideally what I want is this, right? Yes. Yes, this is a good card. And I want to have some energy when that happens. They're just going to kill it again, or... Should have attacked first, I guess, and seen if I can get them to breathe their last on this. But okay, I have some energy gain coming up. Eesh. Yeah, I'll pay for this. I mean, if I get another mana, I could cast both of these on the same turn, which would be cool. It would be nice to Area Auxiliary to get a counter on something, but like realistically, I guess whatever it is just trading with this anyway. So the counter doesn't matter too much. So I guess just play this out and cry. No attacks? I don't know. Wormclaw thing sucks. I wish I hadn't had to exile this Slith, but it was big and scary, and it was doing a lot. Okay, here comes a familiar? No, they can't afford it. Oh, if they play this as a shock land, they can. Or bolt land, I guess. Yeah, here it comes. What am I supposed to do here? This is just awful. I have to just, like, sit here. Because my 3/3 is holding off all this. And, like... I assume they'll attack with the Death Toucher, and then I can flash in a blocker for it. Although, now this... So they're going to lose their flyer, huh? Well... I'd like to sacrifice this one, thanks. I guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can just let that 1/2 do whatever it wants. The problem is, like, the lifelinker. Maybe I'll draw a way to deal with that. Somehow. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna lose this game. Yeah, I don't know. I should concede, right? What could I draw? Nothing. Yeah, let's just leave. This way I can show you guys the deck. So, mana base, we have a couple of these dual-faced cards. We're pretty short on removal and draw. It's basically just the 2 static prisons for removal and Demon Inferior, but the Demon Inferior is costing 3 because the only card I have that draws is this stupid Serum Visionary. So, I don't know. The deck really relies on just, like, racing everything. Dumping out threats. I don't know. And hopefully getting in with flyers. Yeah, Metastatic Evangel and then, like, some 3-drops that make energy is good enough. Might not be crazy to run out the Slith first because it can actually get in for damage. I think I'll play this as a land. I could defer and, like, be able to bolt it in later, and that way I could get this, a white... Oh, I need a white source! Oh my god, what am I doing? Glad I talked it over, because that was a terrible play I was thinking of making. Well, found one anyway. Yeah, the Slith is just a good attacker. Whereas these aren't really. And neither is this. Yeah, I think we run out the Slith first. It gives me energy counters and hopefully +1/+1 counters to proliferate. Rude. Are we going to be that aggressive here? I think we might be. Because I don't want you taking away my counters, right? I need to push in damage, yeah. Send this thing straight to hell. Yeah. Just bounce this. Swing for 6. I think that's pretty cool. They can't ever really replay it, I don't think. Not until they've dealt with this board. Okay. Yeah, I'll pay. So, ETB destroy a non-basic land. We don't really want to do that. It's a 2-mana 2/2 flyer, which is fine. But this is better, right? And I don't think I need the Proliferate here. I'm just going to throw this away to get their board empty, or get in 3 more damage, which would be amazing. Maybe I did need the Proliferate, because this 7 damage would be pretty cool if I could put a counter on this, huh? Gonna sack it for draw? Oh, fight? Wow, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I still don't want this to exist, and I don't care about my energy very much. No need to play any of this proactively. They can get this back, but it costs their whole turn and it comes back tapped, so I'm not too bothered. I think I just want to spend the double white card. Basic land. I could thin my own deck of lands, I guess. No, it's only non-basics. Oh no, they're gonna have to chump with it. Oh no, they're just dead. I'll take this action. Decline. Cast a blue spell. Got him. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't have to be flyers, apparently. Just, this is like a tempo slash, I don't know. Is this just an aggro deck, or is it a tempo deck? I'm not sure. Tempo doesn't really mean anything, that's my opinion. Not that I don't mean it's not important. I mean, it's a word with no definition. Like, it is one. You know, tempo is, like, I don't know. You know, control over the timing of the pace of the game sort of thing. what makes a deck a tempo deck versus an aggro deck? I don't know. I guess bouncing is more tempo related. I have a lot of 2-drops in the deck. Maybe I'm supposed to mulligan for one? There's a Hexgold Slith, 2 Metastatic Evangels, a Unicorn, a White Orchid Phantom, Emrakul's Messenger, Volatile Storm Drakes. That's like 7 of them. Like, if I mulligan, I probably do hit a 2-drop. But this is a pretty decent... No, this just doesn't win. It's not aggressive enough, right? Okay, this is a better hand. Keep. Ship the Angel, I think. Yeah. Slith it up, baby. Shield counter is pretty exciting. They have some way to kill this, maybe? Yeah, searching for red to lightning bolt me. No, black. The -3/-3? No, just gonna make a 2/2. Okay, that's fine. When I spend energy on this, I won't have energy counters anymore. So this Proliferate won't get them, but I'll get the +1/+1 counter, which seems better. Actually, I could just Proliferate off of this, I suppose. Make it a 4/3? Yeah, who cares about a shield counter on this sneaky little 3/3, right? I mean, I do. I don't know. That's an interesting choice. Because right now a 3/3 attacks pretty well. If I hit a 4th mana, maybe I can Nyxborn Unicorn something. You know what? Let's just put a 1/1 counter on my Slith. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay. I mean, well, sort of it does. No! Okay, well, sort of awkward, because I can't... I wanted to land. I can swing with both of these, but I don't want to lose the opportunity to Proliferate on this, so I think it's just the 3/3 that goes in here. Okay, let's make sure we order effects correctly here. Gain the energy, then Proliferate. Do I care if they triple block this 5/4? I don't think I care that much. But I don't have any other use for the energy, so I may as well. I have this. I think that I have enough energy. Let's make sure they can't kill it. Okay. I just didn't want them to be able to search up some big creature with this. Good old Slith. 2 mana 5/4, pretty good. Express yourself to your opponent with emotes. No thanks. I mean, I don't know. I guess I emote sometimes, and I guess that's expressing myself. I just like to say, nice, cool card, dude. This looks good. I have a kite on one, and then who knows? I mean, Emrakul's Messenger at least. Hopefully more lands. I'm glad I mulliganed that last game. If I had been slower, who knows what would have happened. Whereas in the actual game, I do know what would have happened. I won. So mulliganing was right. Hey, the blue-white mirror. Static Prison, the 2/1? Maybe. Wait, why do they have energy? Oh, right, they tuned the narrative, of course. Hexgold Slith. Shock this, right? Yeah, definitely. I need this mana right now to be able to cast a 3-drop. I guess attack first. I don't have anything to proliferate. I will take the shield counter. Oh, on target permanent. I always thought it was just on itself. Even though in an earlier game I did this and pointed it, and at that time I was like, oh, something else, huh? I forgot you can put it anywhere. I think the 3/1 is good because it makes this first strike basically irrelevant. Yeah. Sad. Not enough white sources, huh? I think it's important to play the unicorn here because being able to mentor this into a 2/2 would be nice. I can afford to let this hit me one more time. I know, like, bestowing it would be nice, but it looks like I don't really have that mana right now. I mean, I could next turn, potentially, if I hit a land. But there's no guarantee of that. And if I'm just sequencing these 2 cards over the next 2 turns, I'd rather play the unicorn first. If I draw a land, I think I will wish I had done it the other way, but we'll see. This double white has been difficult. I have like 9 white sources, or maybe I cut it down to 8, but it's still plenty. It's not like I'm struggling. No, 9, I think, if you count the dual, the double-faced card. Okay, well, we're going to have to get rid of this now. It's getting a little bit out of hand. Okay, well, I can wait, I guess. I would like to hit some lands, please. Missed. Ooh, but I can steal their Slith? If I'm willing to give them a 3/2 flyer? Oh, this is a land. And this is really good. This isn't a white source, but it's a land. actually have that much to proliferate. Maybe I toss this? Like, I'm hoping I'll have some energy and a 1/1 counter on my Slith. Oh, my second card! Wow, a miracle! I forgot about that. My 1 draw spell and one of my 2 ways to care about that are in the same... Wow, okay. Hexproof from activated and triggered abilities. What weird. I wonder why they would put that on that card. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to let you hit me again. I'm still at 19 because of all the expelling you've been doing. I've been expelled 3 times. Go ahead, put a counter on my Slith for me. Actually, what do I even want this land for? Why did I keep it? Because I don't want to have just 3 lands, I guess. But specifically, what is the point? Especially since I have this. Like, this would be a cute trick, right? The timing for it is wrong. This doesn't have flash or something. No, okay. I think it's important to play it out as a land. I just need a white source at some point soon. Thing is, what do I do about a 3/2 flyer? I don't know. What do they do about a 5/4? I just let the 3/2 flyer hit me. That's what I do. I can't exile. It's hexproof from this. Ah, it goes into your deck. How rude. I wish I still had this, but... Okay, I mean, I still have some cool creatures. And they're at 7. Bottom, yeah, makes sense. White source, got him. Okay, Angel, right? Play the Angel pre-combat. Pump everything? Seems decent. I have enough energy that I can do that a couple times. And it means I get to attack with the 1/1, and if they want to eat this 0/1, which will be a 1/2, like, yeah, you can do that. But, you know, then you have to take 5, which doesn't seem very good. The black source they were dying for, huh? Well, I've got them at 2. It seems pretty cool. And it turns out I did want this land after all, right? I spent the mana. Doesn't matter. Is there a lethal here? Yes. Well, actually, this is just attacking is lethal, right? Just pay the energy. But if I exile this, then even if they have a way to get rid of one of my attackers, it's still lethal. Take action. Let me do it. I'm doing it. Got him? Got him? Kill something and gain life? No, just kill something. Okay. That's why we exiled this, so they couldn't... Well, no, I guess it didn't matter, because they couldn't block both flyers. But... No, they could have blown up a flyer, chumped the 4/4, and traded with the ground creature. So yeah, that... Static Prison was necessary to get the lethal this turn. Okay, 4/1. The deck, I'm kind of surprised. The deck wins in a, like, in some sense it's the same way every game. I just, like, get enough of a board advantage that I can attack. But that describes a lot of decks. It wins fairly aggressively, but it hasn't been, like, the same kind of win very many times. Like, I don't even know how they took all that damage in this game. Let's see, this is my blue source. Yeah, this looks great. You know, so one game it was just a Slith that kept pounding them to death. One game, the one you guys didn't see, it was Exalted triggers. This last game, it was like, I don't know, they took a bunch of damage and then Angel finished them off. I don't know. Somehow it doesn't feel like the same win condition every game, which is cool. I mean, it's combat damage from creatures to reduce their life total to 0. In that, in that sense, it's the same. I've been on the play a lot, haven't I? What did 17 Lands have to say about that? Where is 17 Lands? I've been rolling well. Details of this draft. Draw the game you guys didn't see, and then draw the game I lost, and then play, win, win, win. Blue. Yes, correct. Just checking. Oh man, if they can't interrupt this, Slith into a 3-drop into auxiliary is just the beautiful curve out you always wanted. Three lands and a rumble? Wow, that's probably bad luck, unless they really wanted land, of course. Surely they wouldn't chump here, would they? I mean, if they do, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just trying to predict what'll happen. I expect they wouldn't. Okay. I just had a brief thought of, like, what if I bounced their token to set them back on mana? Terrible decision. That would be a terrible choice, but I was thinking about it. Don't think I need another plains. This 2-drop is fine. Here's the Exalted guy. Huh? Cool stuff. I think I wanted a 2/2 flyer, right? Why not? Nothing too crazy, please. No writhing chrysalises. I don't have red. What is this? You cast colorless spell. Okay, so direct damage from colorless stuff. You got it. Well, Area Auxiliary seems very good right now. I was thinking maybe there's some reason to like play this and put on 2 Exalted triggers, but no. I just want to put counters on both of these and then attack with both of them, and hopefully they just cry. All right. I mean, that's pretty powerful. Gonna cast another 4-drop or something? Or a 5 even. Demon Fury is creature, right? Non-land permanent. So I could get rid of this if I wanted. I think I should, right? Because all these creatures don't do jack. They need this mana to ramp into something huge. I need to shock in the land so I can Demon Inferior while also playing this guy. I don't think making them lose a colorless source to fetch up a basic is going to be good for me. I could shock this one in. I guess I could do either way. Oh, because I could just bounce this, but then they would just get more mana. It doesn't seem very good. I think deeming it inferior is the way to go. Let's attack first, so they don't know what's coming, I guess? This was a little bit ominous, but I mean, it doesn't tell... I should have obviously attacked before even doing this, but it doesn't tell them that much. Just that I plan to do something this turn. Yeah, they value their Eldrazi. Makes sense. Top. Okay, if you say so. I don't think you're going to want to cast that anytime soon. Oh, I could have aimed at this and fetched up an island. Or a plains. Yeah, that would have been interesting. Just to thin the deck a little because I don't want to draw more land. That would have been a good play. I just didn't notice it. I forgot that sometimes I also have non-basics. Yeah. Didn't think you would want this on top. I mean, they're in trouble this turn. Like, I have lethal on board, so they don't have to whale deal with it now. I don't know. You know, you would think they'd have some big Eldrazi they could cast with these 3 spawn, but I guess it doesn't have reach, whatever it is, or they're looking for a red source or something. I don't know. Well, the format seems nice and variable, right? It's cool to have, I don't know, blue aggro. And blue is supposed to be like the worst color in the format, from what I hear. You mostly want to play it in energy. And we're sort of doing that, but mostly it's, I mean, we have some energy, but not like a ton. Juice box. My opponent is Vivian the Juice Box. Okay. Yeah. I guess it's kite into shock this and play a unicorn or something? Hopefully I draw an island so I don't have to do that, but if I do, that's what this land is for. Okay, even a plains is probably fine. Just play plains into another white spell. Jeez, I'm good at this game. Blue-green Eldrazi. Well, let's see if we can get this mentor going. I mean, I say blue-green Eldrazi. They could be anything, but what blue and green have in common is that they like Eldrazi. Abzan. Okay, they have another color. What goes with blue and green in Abzan? Nothing, right? Interesting. Dog Umbra, this feels pretty bad. But it lets me get the Unicorn Mentor swing in, which is nice. If I am Dog Umbraing, I guess I could play this tapped and avoid losing the life. I'm fairly likely to want this to be a land, in which case playing it now is good. But I don't necessarily. Maybe I could get away with this being a creature. So I think I'm willing to pay 3 life to keep that option open. Or to potentially pay 3 life to keep that option open. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Now that this is a 1/1, I could move the kite off of it to the unicorn, have a 3/3 mentor and a 1/1 token, and swing and mentor again. That would be a pretty cool thing to do next turn, wouldn't it? And then a tap land here, just yeah. It's not necessarily what I'm definitely going to do next turn, but it's a thing that seems like it would be pretty cool. Because right now the unicorn is kind of vulnerable. I assume they're going to play a creature big enough that it's hard to attack into, and like I can't mentor effectively anymore anyway. There's the red source. Okay. They're also playing black or white. Or maybe they just wanted colorless? Jeez, everybody has this. Pretty scary. This can tap, right? Yeah. It's just pacifism, not like... I don't know. Detain, is that a card? No, detain's a different thing, isn't it? Detain is just its abilities can't be activated. No, there's a card called Detainment Spell. What the hell is this, from Time Spiral? I don't know. There's some common effect that's like pacifism, but also its abilities can't be activated. I don't know what that's called. Let's see. It would be an enchantment, mentioning, blocking and attacking, and activated. None of these? Oh, I spelled activate wrong. What are you doing? Just playing a little dude. Sure. Arrest. Yes, that's a common one. From Modern Horizons 2. Faith's Fetters is another one, I guess. I still think this play makes sense. They have to trade with the 2-2. It's crazy not to. And they're not sad to do it. They're like, great, they got that germ out of the way. But, you know, germ traded in pretty well, and we have a flyer. And tappers and shield counters. Maybe I can deal with their reach creature that they're going to play soon. Hopefully. Untapped land would be good. Ugh. This is really bad. Yeah, the unicorn's an enchantment. They should bounce their creature. Oh, right, no, this is a different thing than I was thinking about. Bouncing my thing, yeah. I was thinking about the one in a colorless that you can kick for green or for blue in one. That, like, exiles something and also bounces something if you fully kick it. But this is still, like, atrociously bad for me. Okay. Get some energy going, I guess. This is just so bad. I'm really... I don't know. They must not have any way to deal with flyers now that I look at it, because otherwise I think they would have bounced their creature instead of mine. Well, but that... I mean, I can still get flyers, so maybe it's not about flyers. Maybe it's something else. Why didn't they want this back? I don't know. Maybe they just don't care about it and they want to make sure they don't die too quick. Sure. I mean, we're in Disaster Town here. There's way too much happening. Oh yeah, and they're gaining life from casting an Eldrazi as well. Oh, this died because they sacked it. How did they sack it? Oh, Emerge, I see. That's why they didn't bounce their guy. Yeah, I can't win this game. I'm out of here. Did not close the game out fast enough. I don't know. Maybe the turn I made the Unicorn a flyer was like too slow. Like, I spent 4 mana on getting a little bit of damage and killing a 2-2. I could have just developed out more stuff to be able to tap down their blockers or something. Anyway, this hand's great. Probably just play this tap. I don't think I'm likely to use it as a creature anytime soon. It's really more like a mid-game thing. This way it's more comfortable to curve out into area auxiliary. Jund. 2/2 haster, okay. You want a race, huh? I love racing. I mean, not against this, maybe. But for now, I think it should be fine. Play this, right? Shield counter on this list so they can't kill it. I guess I could have attacked first and proliferated the 1/1 counter, but I think the shield's better at this point. Because, like, their kill spells are mostly going to be damage based in red, and this protects from them, whereas another 1/1 counter wouldn't really. Ooh. That is something, huh? On the other hand, so is Area Auxiliary. I only have one white source, so I can't cast this and this. I think I need to shock this in. Backside, pay life. I don't mind a double block on this. I'm not even sure which one I should kill, but I think it's this one. It has Unearth, I guess? I don't know. It's bigger, and they don't have a ton of creatures right now, so this thing's effect is not that important yet. Ooh, okay. It's a lot of stuff. Can't attack, though, which is nice. Still only one white source. I don't really need Exalted right now. Just attacking with the 5/4 is fine, right? I guess they'll probably just chump something and then it'll lose the shield counter. It's sort of annoying. Not sure. I mean, play this out and get Exalted and attack with the flyer? Doesn't make much sense, does it? Maybe it does. Okay, that's cool. Could use more planes. Seems like I need that a lot. Now what? So it's... Wow. Yikes. I don't have two white sources yet. And this is kind of enough to win the game with, I think. I could get Battlecried kind of hard. Anyway, I'm trying to spread around the Exalted counters so that all my creatures are threatening. I don't mind losing the shield counter. Yeah. Kill off the flyer, I think. So 5 energy. I could get 2 more exalted counters. Swing for 7. Doesn't seem necessary. 5 is enough. But let's get one exalted counter here. And now I still have plenty to keep this detained and also tap something if they develop it. They can kill the 3/3 with the goblin, but it costs their whole turn. Seems bad. So good. I'm glad you guys are getting to see like an exalted run out like I had in the first game that you didn't get to see. Hopefully I don't just somehow die here. I wouldn't think so. They had 4 artifacts. They could have cast this for 3 as the non-prototype. I mean, if they kill the flyer, it's not clear how I'm going to finish the game. Oh, they're just going to lose. Okay. Great. Unless they have a lightning bolt? Or how much battle cry does this have? Just 1. I'm not sure what's happening here. Yeah, I'll take that action, please. I don't need Exalted to kill them. There's no 1 mana black instance in the format, right? I feel like I looked at this in the past. Yeah. Maybe there's some like channel ability that they could use for black, but I don't think so. What am I missing? Why are they not just conceding? I don't know. Let's just... Let's just attack with 3 lethal creatures. 4, I mean. Sure. No. I want to make sure that if something goes badly wrong, I still have this. Okay. They just didn't concede for unclear reasons. All right. Final boss. 6 and 2. Can we convert it to a 7? I'm actually kind of surprised there's no 1 mana black instant in the format. I feel like in most formats, they try to make it so that 1 mana of any color could at least do something, so you always have to think about it. This is excellent. I would like another white source, I guess. Trade this island for plains would be better, but I'm still happy. And on the play again, by the way. Yeah, just been on the draw, like, for my losses, basically. I'm hoping they can't deal with this quickly, because if I put a shield counter on it and proliferate, it's going to stick. Yeah, it looks like. Oh my god. The Wombat is very good, though. This could do some scary things to me. But I have a static net. Okay, this first. Shield counter on you. And then proliferate that. And attack. So this thing turns into like a 5/6 if they pay 4 mana, I think? Yeah. Pretty scary, right? No! Where's my lands? Well, I guess I need specifically planes, right? I think I want to play the 3 mana guy that gets energy involved, so I can start proliferating that. Happily trade this for a wombat. I wouldn't be shocked if they chumped something with the gargoyle, like chump here maybe. Get like a -1/-1 counter on it. Get the persist off. I don't know. Oof. Take 6. I like that too. Although not as much as I would have liked killing the wombat, I think. No, I have static net. It's fine. Who cares about this wombat? Not static net. Static prison. Okay. Well, exiling this seems okay. I don't know. They still get this back, though. Oh, and it gets more counters because of the wombat. Yowza. Ooh. Really? I think that's a mistake. Okay, land is good. Land is good. So I don't think I want... I mean, using this as a tapper is good, but right now I don't need to. If I can just make this big enough, then they can't really block it, right? So I think like this. Four shield counters. Proliferate is so gross. You should block the 3/1 if you're going to do this, right? No, this stops more damage, sure. And the shield counters, I guess you're just basically giving up on the Evangel. That makes sense. If they're going to kill it, it'll be by exile. This thing's scary. But Wombat down. Did I call it a Warthog earlier? I think I called it a Wombat every time correctly. Seems tough to win here as opponent. I guess lifelink would be the way, right? Oh, there's that red and white dual land that doubles a creature's power until end of turn? Play an untapped land and then kill me? Just in case. I mean, it costs 2, right? They just can't have that. Right? Red, white, land. Well, instant is what I searched, but that's fine. Mana red, mana white. Land? Am I stupid? Why can't I find this? Oh, no, it's red-white hybrid. So I should search for color red, color white, and also it's a land. Yeah, it costs 2 mana. They can't kill me with that. No blocks. Yes, Yes, it doesn't cost. It doesn't have red or white as one of its mana symbols. That's how I usually search for stuff. I search for like what is its mana, like mana red, mana white. But Legion Leadership is a red and white spell that costs neither red nor white. It costs hybrid red and white, so I should be searching for color. Maybe that's what I should just do by default. Probably. Alright, well, sorry you guys missed the draft in game 1. But maybe it was less atrociously long. And we're on a 2 draft trophy streak now. Kind of surprised. Like, Proliferate tempo? Question mark? Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.